But I would tell you something. Wally is originally from Berbice, but one thing that struck me about Wally, Wally never liked Georgetown. Wally was always interested in running in some bush, always talking about some monkey, always, always talking about nature. He had that love of nature in him since he was a child. So he worked with Iwakrama for over 10 years, and he has worked on he's doing many consultancies and working on many different EIAs and impact assessments and so forth. But he also started his own business, and he is what we call a guide, and he leads tours all over the country. So Wally also knows Guyana from the work he's doing, not only from Iwakrama and also from the ESIAs that he's been conducting and his guiding. He knows a lot of Guyana. But one of the things, and I must also thank Miss Annette Arjun, who is sitting there on the right, and then one of the things that Wally and Annette and other people who are working in tourism are starting to promote is this whole aspect of coastal tourism. It's there for all of us to see, and why not start promoting it? Areas like Hope Beach, there's Mahika, there's even areas where they have mangroves and so on, and there are some very interesting things to see.
It's an honor to be here to share some of my experience over the past few years, or geez, Pascal, we said past couple of decades, huh? In terms of birding, I've pretty much started my career in wildlife from the days of slingshots and fishing lines. So while walking around in the forest and such, looking and catching fish, that's how my interest developed on wildlife and birds and everything. All creepy crawly things and such in the whole. So here in Guyana, for some of you who know birds, some of you who are now becoming more aware of birds and birding as a business, birding as a very useful and very powerful natural resource. Just an overview, and it's all clearly there. Guyana have at least it's pushing close to 900 species of birds now, of basically the same 79 families. We have the Tipui endemics, the Guyana shield endemics, wetland birds, which includes austral and neotropical migrants. It's about 14 proposed IBAs, which is shorthand or short term for important birding areas, and one of the key ones is the botanical gardens. So not far away from here, I would say the botanical gardens boast, don't ask me my list for there, I can't even remember since I started birding there around 1990. So, but it's, yeah, the botanical garden itself is over 250 species. And then you have the rest of Georgetown, the capital of Georgetown, along the coast of Georgetown, and I would even refine it more. I would say, let's say from UG Road to Kingston seawalls, off on just that seawall shoreline, you can see several of the unique, what you would call wading birds, and also migrant birds that passes through a different time of the year. Some of you maybe have seen some big black birds, not vultures or carrion crows as we call them, up in the air along the seawalls, maybe while going along the UG Oval area, very tapered or narrow wings way up in the air. And those are magnificent frigate birds.